Hello and welcome back to Western Wilds. We are on day 2. We started a new save game. We do have another map that we were using prior, doing different. It was more arable farming up at the main farm there, but after the update we had to start another one, so I just figured we'd try something different. So we've been chopping lots of trees. The farmland was owned by my grandpa. This is what he left us. This tractor and this trailer, and the little yellow cabin over there, that's all we've got. We are going to have to buy a stump grinder very soon because we're leaving little stump pellets everywhere, and that's going to be a pain in the butt to make any fields. I won't show tons and tons and tons of wood chopping unless that's what people are after. We'll just do little time lapses and skips, and maybe just when we go and sell it, just bring it back up or something like that. I think what we're going to do is once we get enough cleared out and we have the cash to get some machinery, we'll probably put like a field in here, maybe to start out with some grass and silage, and then we'll go from there. But I'll bring you back once this one's all chopped and loaded. Alright, so we got this one loaded up as much as we can. We got 3 logs in there hanging off, strapped down. We'll head over here to drop it all off. And if we make enough money, we might buy ourselves a stump grinder. Or do we buy the sawmill here first, or just save up and build our own? That is the question. Because there is tons and tons of trees to clear. So it's not like we're gonna run out of wood for a while anyway. But this tractor, she's struggling. Back tires are all squished. $9,000, not too bad. So how much is a stump grinder? $27,000. Yeah, we'll get one of them very shortly, I'd say. We'll get back over to the trees and come back at you very, very shortly. Alright, well, we're just heading back with our haul. We have a plough on the back and a mulcher grinder, driving past a property that we're building ourselves up to, hopefully. Lots of land to get through before we get to there, so I was hoping to put in some, what would you call them, greenhouses today. I was going to maybe put in like one of the open gardens and one of the greenhouses, because I think my grandpa said there's some seed in the silo. I'm not sure about fertilizer or manure, but hopefully we can work out somewhere, or we can purchase that. I'm not sure, I haven't looked yet. I know there is gold nuggets all around this map and we will collect them one day, but for now we're just sort of survival. We're using what we've got. This old tractor's still chugging. We did buy the 3-piece adapter for the front. That's not part of the tractor, that's why it's a little bit of a different colour. So we will get down there, unload all of this stuff, and work out what we can do. But I'm thinking definitely a greenhouse, at least one, just to help get us some cash rolling in daily. And we should be good. A little bit better set up. Alright, so I'm thinking we could probably try and sneak our greenhouses in there a little bit. We might lop down a couple of trees there. Maybe I know we can't have them too close to that silo because it's a multi-fruit one, if you do tip stuff into it, it tends to travel to that. So I'm going to try and keep them as far away as we can. Maybe even over here closer to the road. Stick them down in here, one after the other or something. Clear this tree and put 2 there side by side. Alright, we'll unload this stuff just here. Alright, we'll get this off. Should not be a huge drama. And if we do have a weight over there behind the garage that we have beside the tent, so that will come in handy. So I'm thinking, hopefully this will run it for starters.
Hello.
How do we get that open up? It shouldn't be that one, there we go. Alright, try and see if we can knock this thing down and we'll get it all sorted out. Alright, let's give this a go. Yeah, I think we got it all. Hopefully there's no timber and wood sticking out. Yep. This one leaves, this one does chew into the ground, so it's not like the other one that just takes a stump out. This clears everything. But it shouldn't be an issue for us because we're going to be putting in the greenhouses. Alright, so we're looking to get greenhouses. I forgot to turn the tractor off, but that'll be right for a few minutes. The maple syrup farm, I wouldn't mind trying that too, so we'll probably give that a shot. Not right now, but I don't want to put it too close to the road because in case we run machinery up there, it might hit and then we won't be able to get anything through. Right, so back that one there, maybe put that one there. That should give us enough room to get in there with everything, and also covers up the patch of dead dirt. One thing I did forget, we are going to need a tanker to transport all that. So I think I'll take this off first, go and clear some stumps, and then get ourselves a water tanker. And we're gonna need some seeds, and didn't really think this through because we still need a trailer to carry everything. Might just have to buy a couple of big bags, stick them on the back of this trailer, and then we can put the water carrier on the back of this trailer and bring it all down in one go. The downside of that is I'm hoping that they have, that's not going to work. Even if they've got a forklift up there to load us up, we can't unload it here, can we? Looks like I rushed into that one a little bit too fast. Alright, so that's unloaded there. This trailer back on and close the gates, and then we'll work out what we can and can't do, because I don't really want to lease stuff. But if we buy all that stuff, we're not going to have any money left to buy the materials. Nothing's in the for sale section. So we're going to need a trailer to carry. We always buy that thing. Doesn't need to move a lot of seed and manure. And we are going to need a water carrier, which we can get in the animal section. We can get that tanker there. That'd be perfect for us. And the trailer still hitches to the back of that if you had to run the trailer separately. Alright, so I think we're going to get that and that little trailer. That'll be about 7 grand, leave us about 10. That should be enough to fill up at least one of the greenhouses to get it up and running. So I'm going to head back to the shop and we'll get back to you in a minute. See if this is going to work for us or if I've jumped the gun too much. Alrighty, we grabbed both our trailers. This one went a little bit pear-shaped because when the ramps folded up it tilted, but it was strapped down, so I just left it. We can collect our water, our seed and manure from somewhere soon. I know there is some manure in this farm just here, so worst case if I don't have any or we can't buy any, we should be good. Actually, can you buy it from anywhere? That is the question. Hopefully don't run into anything. Farmer's market. Okay, so I can buy it at the farmer's market. So we should be good. We'll get this fella down there and come back here when we're unloading. Alrighty, so we've made it back. Probably just dump this over here. Get these off. I think this trailer holds 3,000 litres. Hopefully that's enough. Don't need it to transport anything major at the moment, so that's going to be perfect for us. Starting to feel like a farm. Finally, we started out with a tractor and a big trailer, and now we got 3 trailers, a couple of implements, some greenhouses, stumps everywhere. Alright, so I know we can buy water up at the other place, and I think there's like a buy station down here where we can get everything else. So what we might try and do is just get a little bit of everything, because we've only got 11,000 and seeds and all that are expensive. I don't know what's in here. Absolutely nothing. I thought there was going to be some seeds, but no. We're going to have to pave or concrete around our farm in there too, because grass is taken over. Alright, so that's not cheap. We'll try and split that up to 1,500 in each one. That was 3 grand gone. Just bump. Still got to get seeds and manure and water. Oh, close enough. Not a bad little trailer. It's doing its thing. Right, so that's that done. Try and do the same with the seeds. The manure should cost nothing. That's like $2 or $3 a litre, but seeds and the fertilizer are expensive. I think there's a water thing around near the service station too. I'm pretty sure I've seen that when I was dropped off. So let's find these seeds. There we go. Yep, that's not as bad. Not going to have much money left, but we can always do another trail load of trees to get us through. And I think I accidentally hired one of these pieces of equipment today, because it seems we have more money than I was expecting. So I'm going to have to find out which part that was, because I don't want to have hired stuff. It's not really part of the way I want to do it. And then once we've got enough money from selling trees again, we'll go back and buy that piece of machinery. I'd rather just... I want it to sort of be like a survival... yeah, you know, we started with a tractor and a trailer and that's it, no cash. I don't want to be leasing stuff really. I know people don't like that, get a bit upset that, you know, it's not the real survival if you're just leasing stuff. My first time doing one, so I could be doing it wrong, but this is just my way. The least amount of loans we can have and the least amount of leased help stuff we can have is obviously once we get a little bit bigger and we got multiple fields or things to do, we're going to need to hire a worker here and there. These are only going to be like half filled of stuff, but it should be enough to get us going for a few days. Alright, so now we're going to get our butts raped buying water. Alright, save you all the hassle. I'll get back to you once we get to the tank. I'm just wondering, instead of spending money on water, I'm not sure how much it's going to cost us, but up there is that big lake, the stream thing. So I'm thinking maybe we just get a 3,000-4,000 litres of water for now, see what it costs us, and if it's going to break the bank, we can just fill up the greenhouses with that to get them kicked off. And then we can head up there and fill this up, because I think this is what the big one, I think it holds 50,000 litres. And I don't really want to be paying for that to fill up. Well, this is a free one. Well, that's a win. We'll just let it fill up. But it's going to take us a while, so... yeah, we'll be back in a minute. Well, finally finished. Fully loaded with tons of water. Besides the top speed and no beacon, this isn't a bad rig. We'll probably clear out some of these and do a little offshoot road here soon. Not soon, but these should be far enough out of the way down here because our farm we'll probably do over there and the house is in there, so you know we can probably clear this out over through here and put in some sheds and things like that. So we're going to do lettuce to start with because they're all good to go. We just got to wait for the water in the next one. And then as we make some cash, we'll top it all back off with seeds and fertilizer. Maybe over in here behind where we're looking now, we could throw a little small chicken pen, or I was thinking about maybe even like this little self-made cow shed. That holds 45, but that'd be enough to get us some manure and slurry. Sell at the BGA and keep in our greenhouses. So we got lots and lots of options. Okay, so they both should be full. Yep, and we got enough of the other ones in there to keep them going for a little while, so that's a win. And there's 9,000 litres of water there, so that'll be enough to top them off again a little bit here and there. We'll have to start doing some landscaping around because there's grass overgrowing everything. But for now we're getting there. Will this tractor hold that on the front? I don't know. Just actually wondering if we should sell this and buy just a stump grinder, because I don't really want to have to clear land every time we grind stumps. Yeah, so that's not great. We do have a weight here, so let's put that on for now. We may be able to hitch a trailer to that still, I'm not sure. I've never used this one before, I just seen that it had lights on it. I'm like, yep, that'd be good if we get stuck doing nighttime stuff. Lower that down so the back comes down a bit. See if that helps us. Alright, see now we've got a beacon. I should have had this on the whole time. See? Awesome, we've got a beacon. And will this still connect to that? Oh, winning. We've got way too many attachments on here now. I'm just trying to work out which ones we need to do. Yeah, so those ones on the back there, I think they go up. Look at that. They go up, and I think you can spin them around. There you go. You can rotate them around so they do back and front. Or front and sides, back and sides. Pretty cool. I'll just clear a few of these out as we see them, because it's going to be a pain in the butt when we go to do some farming and everything's here or we've missed them. That's why I thought by having it on the front now we can go around and do a few little ones. And we're not sort of chasing our tails looking for them later. Luckily we've only really done it at the start of this plot here, so the grass isn't all the way in the forest like it is elsewhere. Once again, this little tractor's surprising me because it's just going off, it's doing well. Alright, well I'll finish off this part of it and we'll bring you back once we get it all sorted. Alrighty, welcome back. I've just been clearing more trees. It's non-stop. We're sold 2 or 3. This might be the fourth trailer load, so we're up around 21,000. Just trying to keep it simple for you guys so you aren't seeing the same repetitive stuff. But yeah, we're getting there, so I think we've really got to invest in a better trailer and something to load the longer logs on. I actually cut down a tree straight onto the back of the trailer, and on the trailer I sliced it up into 3 pieces, and we got like 8 grand or 6 grand or something for that one tree because it was in big long lengths. And so we got to start looking at doing something like that. I may even break my rules and I don't really want to lease something, but we may rent something. I don't think we'll be able to get that. We may just get a loan. I watched like who was it, a few other guys playing using the telehandlers. Mr. Silly P I think was the first one I seen using the telehandler, and it just, ever since I've been using that for the last, I don't know, 4 or 5 months or 4 or 5 weeks, sorry, and then with that big bag thing on the end of it, it's pretty handy. You can use it to lift up the bags, you can use it to lift up the wood. It's like a multi-tool, I guess you could say. I was just editing the video I uploaded today, and I swapped microphones halfway through, and yeah, I had to go back and edit all of the audio levels because it was crazy different. So that's a good thing. Hopefully this one is not too loud. We'll have to double check that. Oh shit, I've got to start strapping that stuff on. This is our third tree. Strap that. Got to get a wood trailer too, but there's no point getting a bigger wood trailer yet because the lengths aren't long enough to sit in most of them. Wow, that's just a pain. Stay there. See, I think telehandler, boom arm, and like there's a couple of wood trailers you can get. I think they can be towed behind the tractors. It'd be cool if I could tow it behind the telehandler, but yeah, I know there's an attachment like I've got on the front of this thing. That there. I'm just wondering if that'd work on the back of a telehandler. We can also buy, you know, one of them Steyr turbo tractors that have got the front loader attachments on them. So we do have options. We'll just have to work it out. I don't mind getting a loan for 50 or 100 grand. I mean, we're going to pay it back anyway. And it's going to make it easier for me to build up the cash. And also free up this for maybe doing some ploughing. We're going to need a seeder as well, so that's something else we're going to have to look at. And then eventually a harvester, but I'm sort of thinking maybe we just do a grass field first. It's easy to get a mower and a baler or a forage wagon. Make some silage, and then that gives that little bit more. Oops. Gives it a little bit more time to save up for a harvester. Last tree for the day. It's 5 o'clock somewhere and it's almost 5 o'clock here. Actually, it's 10 PM here. One more log and we are good to go. This old tractor, she's done well. Towing some huge crazy loads. We're all strapped down. That's good enough for me. Pretty cool finally having a beacon. Let's see what we can get for this one. I love that weight with the lights on it. It's cool as. Turn them around to do backwards if you need to, and turn them around to do forwards if you want to, so. Alright, so we'll get this one up. Sorry, I just had to pop out there for a second. To start looking at some fuel and maintenance pretty soon. This thing's been working hard. Oh, she's a bit overloaded there. Bad. 5 grand for the last load of the day. I don't know why they just keep clicking and clicking, clicking, clicking for hours on that one, but I did see there's the gold production stuff too when you get in the rocks, and apparently you can combine rocks and methane and water, and it that goes through and I think it's a smelting process and end up with gold. So to be keen to give that a try. Between that and some maple syrup, it's something I'm keen to give it a shot. So I'm gonna get the trailer off, not the weight. There we go. Go there. We'll lower these lights down so we can fit in the shed. See, there's that mobile sawmill again. It just comes back to the same spot every time. Right, well, that's us. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Please don't forget to give us a like and a sub. And check the description. We'll start throwing up any of the equipment that we're using or mods. There's a Discord link and a link if you want to give us help us out with some donations, help us get some better gear and keep doing this. I hope you have a great night, a great evening, great day. Keep safe, and we will see you again soon.